for our page online. I hope you found us okay. Let's see. How many people can we get online? Hello, if you just started watching, it's Ron. Hello, hello. Excellent. I'm glad y'all are here. We'll just wait a few more minutes to let people find us and get online. I was just on a little video conference call with one of my teachers, so I tried to get on here about 5 minutes early, so I was a little late getting connected. So we'll let people find us, and then we'll get started. I hope everybody's doing well. It is a nice, warm, sunshiny day here, so I am pleased with that, although there was some kind of chaos going on earlier where there was a helicopter circling around, so I wanted to, I'm curious what the news will say later. What they chased down or were trying to tape, so it was a little bit crazy. So if you don't know already, we're doing a chant night tonight, which will start at 7 p.m. Central, and we'll do it in the same format. So we'll be here on Facebook, on Twitter, and YouTube live. We're working on getting actually an embedded feed to our website as well. So that should be interesting to see how that does. I'm just trying to tick all the boxes and make sure that as many people who need to and want to connect can. So I am definitely working on the tech side of our Buddha Sangha as well. So, but we're going to do a chant night tonight with Medicine Buddha, so sending out healing all over the place, and maybe a little strength and support for those who are still out there and have to work and can't kind of go and hide like some of the rest of us. So our healthcare workers, and I've got so many friends who are nurses and doctors and work in healthcare, chaplains, and we need to set up a little positive energy their direction as well. So we'll do that, and I'm excited to do that. So I'm going to seek out my blue candle. So that's my Medicine Buddha candle. So we'll get that lit on our altar back here, and maybe a few other bells and whistles. I like a little incense, but we'll chant an entire mala of the Medicine Buddha mantra. So I would love if any of you can join us. So with that being said, that'll be fun. We're also going to do we're normally at the Nelson Atkins Museum in the Chinese Temple once a month. I've been doing that for, over 7 years with 2 different organizations, and it's my heart. I love doing that practice, my Mantrayana practice, in the space of those ancient forms, and I don't want to skip it. I don't want to miss our time together. So we've got that scheduled for the first Thursday of April, and we'll continue to do that until they're back open and we're back in there. So plus I think in between, also on a Thursday night, we'll do a Vajrasattva mala. So we'll do the 100-syllable mantra to Vajrasattva, which is purification, which is a good idea. Help us reset while we're in quarantine like this. So it's good. It's good that we're here together. So I know a lot of people have been watching after our live recording, and I say hello to you too and welcome. And I'd like to spend a little bit of time talking about the meditation points before we start, because I know there's some newbies out there to meditation, and the good news is that you can't mess up meditation. So it's really, I think the most understood thing about meditation is that we're supposed to be stopping our minds, or we're supposed to be stopping our thoughts, and that's really not, it's just not possible. We can learn to slow down our reactions and be aware of our reactions, but trying to stop our mind is kind of pointless. It's like me telling you to not breathe for the next 20 minutes. It's really not possible. The mind's job is to think. So, and often, we're just in patterns, habitual patterns of distracting ourselves from discomfort, which could even be boredom. We start thinking about the past. We start planning for, thinking about the future. We start thinking about things that are not in this moment. So really, our exercise is just being present and aware in this moment. And inevitably, what happens is that we sit for a few minutes and find ourselves calm, and then we're distracted by a thought, and we're off in that thought for moments or minutes or maybe longer. And our job is to recognize that moment that we're distracted. And that's a key moment, that moment of awareness. Oh, I'm distracted. And label it that. Distracted thought. And then we come back to the present moment. So be really patient with yourself through this process. You're really conditioned to just think about past and future. I call it time traveling. So, you want to kind of stay away from that habit. So this is training ourselves to be in a different habit. Remember, it's really important to remember this, that it's not how many times you get distracted that matters, but how many times we return our awareness that matters. We're creating new neural pathways by that exercise alone. So really, that's the focus of what we're trying to do. So we find an anchor within this moment, and I like the breath because I can take it with me anywhere. So I can focus and just pay attention to the sensations of the breath that are happening in this moment. I can watch and feel the body movement as I breathe, or the sensation, maybe the temperature difference in our nostrils as we breathe in the air. Maybe it could be just the calming sensation that you start to feel. Be aware of your body and all the senses, but not get distracted and start thinking, oh, I've got that pain in my back and I really should go to the doctor, or what should I do about that, or am I dying? So, anyway, so there's 3 parts to meditation that you should be aware of, and know that you're going to cycle through them. So the first is arriving and settling. So it's arriving in this moment of awareness. So I like to start with like the ringing of 3 bells. You can use 3 breaths. We like 3, it's repetitive. So we mean it, we really mean it, and we really, really mean it, right? So we're going to be in this moment, in this practice for just these few minutes. So arriving and settling is the first. So we find our seat, find our being in this moment is first. Second is to focus and concentrate. And that really just means that we're presently aware of our experience. We're present in the experience of this particular moment. So we're focusing on that, and we can focus on the breath or something else that's in this moment. You can focus on the pressure between your fingers if you want to make a mudra or something, that you can be awake and aware of that sensation. And then finally is to release. So absolutely like let go of control, let go of your need to control the things, because we all do that. We're all kind of control freaks about our own experience, and we're trying to control the outcome, which is kind of insanity. So I call it catch and release. So the last part is really catch and release. Catching ourselves in that moment of awareness that we're distracted, and then release it, let it go, and return. Yeah? So that's really it. Kind of simple, right? So we just want to be awake and aware. Some things you might encounter while you're meditating. You might get sleepy because you're sitting with your eyes closed. My suggestion for that is to open your eyes. If even just for a few moments, and you want to close them again or close them halfway and keep your gaze, down, so you're not looking at all the things that you need to dust or whatever that might be. So just focus. Just focus. So if you feel sleepy and you feel unfocused, open your eyes. Yeah? It's good. So let's start. Let's do this practice together, and we'll all be better for the experience. So I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. You can take a breath with each one of those bells and just allow yourself to settle into this moment of awareness. Straighten your spine. Sit upright, not too tight, not too loose. Naturally supported. Allowing yourself to find awareness in your breath. Awareness of the sensations of breath. They're all existing and present in this moment. Aware of your natural breath and energy, just flowing in fully. Aware of any anxiety or nervousness, letting that go, letting it drift. of your natural heart-mind, curiosity, of the awakened awareness in this moment. So remember that as we sit, there's nowhere else to go, nothing else to do or undo, nothing to fix, nothing to fabricate, nothing at all to manipulate, no need to control. We just simply sit, relaxed and at ease. Breathe as we nourish ourselves. And be in this awakened moment of awareness. hope that was helpful for you, and I hope the explanation at the beginning was either a reminder if you're already a meditator, or if you're new to this, maybe a little bit of instruction on what you can do and how to be in this moment, not just to take an escape break or a bliss break, but have something that helps us with inner and personal growth and understanding of all of our surroundings. So when we can calm ourselves and calm our emotions because we're aware that we're having them, then we can have a skillful action that comes after that awareness. Yeah? So join me tonight, 7 p.m. Central. I'm going to chant a mala, so 108 rounds of the Medicine Buddha chant, and just hope that we create a field of intention that is traveling out and hopefully helping in some way, if not just helping us, and let us express our compassion and compassionate awareness and our heart-mind. So, see you later. If not, tune in with me every day. I'm doing a service and meditation each day. So, stay well, get outside, get a little fresh air, a little vitamin D, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.